guys, it's Grunkle Absolute. My name is Dion. I want you to see something real quick. That right there is a listing of all the YouTube topics that I have. So I know for a fact that I don't do a lot of videos, but I wrote them down. Y'all see, right? So let's see. Let's just go through here. What do we choose? How about blind spots? Blind spots. So depends on the make and model of your truck. One of the things that you really got to be careful of is blind spots in your truck. Now that could be anything. It could be anything that you have in your window. It could be any stickers. It could be any decals. But it could also be the frame of the actual truck itself. So you got your windshield here. You got the frame right there. And you got your mirror right here. Well, that frame and that mirror is blocking anything beyond that. There's been plenty of times where I didn't see somebody because they were walking across, and it just so happened to be that they were walking and they're right behind that mirror. Or I'm driving and I stop, and you got a stoplight, whatever, and I'm just kind of looking around, but somebody's walking across and I don't see them because they're kind of hiding just based off of the position of my truck. They're basically hiding behind the frame where the door meets the front of the truck there. I don't know what that's called, but you know what I'm talking about. But they're hiding like right there. So I would highly suggest and really encourage you that even when you're at a stop, you look around. You're rocking back and forth. You're doing this just to make sure that you didn't miss anything, because it will happen. There are times when somebody pops up on you and you don't know it because they're in your blind spot, and you just proceed right along and oops, almost ran over somebody. It really can happen. It really does. It will happen. So we already know that when we're driving, we're always checking our mirrors, always looking and making left-hand turns or right-hand turns. We're always looking. We're looking everywhere and anywhere, right? Well, the same thing applies when you're at a stop. So say, for instance, you're at the truck stop and you shut down for a 30-minute break, whatever, and it's I don't know, 1600, whatever. And you, in your break, you get back out, you do an en route pre-trip, en route pre-trip, and you get back into your truck, and you're ready to get back out there, ready to get back on the road, basically, and you just start driving. My suggestion is that before you hit that accelerator, after you punched in both your brakes and you hit before you put that foot to the gas pedal, right? You just look around, make sure nobody's walking across. When you're at the customer, for the van side, especially when you're at the dock, and before you leave out of that dock door, you look around just real quick, make sure that there's nobody walking across, or maybe it's somebody that's not in your blind spot right now, but maybe they're walking to get over to the door, and for a fact that they're going to walk across you. So why not wait a few more seconds until they walk across you? Blind spots. What are we doing? We're just making sure that our area is completely clear before we make that move. This makes you a safer driver. This makes you a more professional driver. This makes you a driver such that you are considerate of what everyone else is actually doing. I'm just trying to get everybody to the point where it's not just about what you're doing, but how is it what you're doing might affect somebody else. I.e., somebody's in your blind spot, standing behind your mirror. You don't know because you didn't look over real quick, You didn't kind of rock over just to make sure, hey, is there anybody over in there? Let me make sure. But you hit the gas, and next thing you know, you ran over them because you didn't look. There's times when we can get pretty complacent in our driving actions, right? We just get so used to things being the same old, right? But the instant where you become so complacent that you don't consider some of the things that, I'm not saying this right, sometimes we get complacent with the driving actions that we do on a daily basis, that we tend to forget, or we tend to cut a few corners, or we forego doing certain things that would essentially ensure that we are safe at all times of the day. That was kind of long there, right? Bottom line is, you know, yes, we've got a mirror here, or window here. We've got a window over here, and we've got mirrors. And don't just check your mirrors, don't just check your windows, but actually try to see beyond the blind spots. They're always there. Sometimes a blind spot is not just your mirror or the frame of the truck. Maybe it's a bush on the side. So maybe you need to kind of move your truck a little further and see past that bush that's on the side that's overgrown, you know, or maybe there's a bridge over here. You have to kind of pull forward just a little bit because that bridge is kind of hiding traffic down there. The blind spots are everywhere. We have to plan for it. We have to accommodate for it. And sometimes that might mean, i.e., inching forward just a little bit. Sometimes that might mean kind of rocking around in your seat to make sure that you see as much as you possibly can. We have to see as much as we possibly can. So with that, I'm going to delete this one. Where is it? I thought I saw it. I don't see it anymore. I don't see it anymore. There we go. Blind spots, mirrors, and from the truck. And I've also included blind spots outside of your truck. But bottom line is, make sure that you check any and all blind spots. Consider what could be a potential blind spot. Is there anything that's blocking your field of vision? Is there anything where somebody might pop out randomly, you know, and oop, I didn't know. Didn't consider that. You know, those are the things that we're looking at. So anyway, until next time, you guys be good, be safe in what you do. I just got rid of one topic. I'm pretty proud of myself. Bye.